Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't watched me before, I am Chandu Kongara. I'm currently pursuing a master's in information systems from Northeastern University and I make videos on student life in USA. Today I will be making a video on post-OPT completion I-20 application process. So I will go through the steps of applying the OPT I-20 at Northeastern University. I have completed two steps and furthermore steps are remaining. Once the OGS gives me approval, I will start going for the third step of the process. The first two steps I will explain this in this video. So let's get started. First step will be you need to go to post-OPT Northeastern. Then you need to click the first link where you will get details of the F1 post completion OPT. So you need to read this for the eligibility and everything, and there is also eligibility video. So you can go through this. I've already read this once, so I will not go through this. And there is an application timeline as well. So once like the program completion date, mine is December 2024. So before 90 days I can apply for post OPT, and after the graduation date 60 day after 60 days you can apply, and after that you will not be eligible for applying for post OPT. And then you need to choose a start date as well for this, so remember to check at what date you need to start. And this is the application process. First you need to go to this website. This is called the OGS Post Completion OPT Central. This is where the post completion OPT form will be present. So there are two steps that I have completed already, and this is the link. I will keep all the links in the description as well. And the first thing is post completion OPT quiz. So this form is not available for me right now because it is already approved, and I will go through all of the things that you need to fill. So this is the post OPT, like the post completion OPT, what's the benefit and everything, and post OPT eligibility. You must read all of this as you need to remember everything. There is a short quiz at the end, and students are eligible, as I said earlier, 90 days before the program completion date and 60 days after the program completion date. And then the university ID. This is the tips. So university ID is nothing but the NU ID that you have, and so you can confirm it. Please click the I confirm that I have read and understood this information. Then these are the important reminders when submitting OPT document. USCIS must receive the OPT application within 30 days of the OPT recommendation dated on your I-20. So in the I-20 there will be a date given, and after, like from the start date of I-20 to the 30 days, you must submit the application to the USCIS. If the application is not received by USCIS within 30 days, the OPT request will be denied. So read all of this carefully as well. And now also, like, click here that I confirm that I have read and I understood this information. Rules and regulation while on post OPT. Types of employment. Read all of this. This is like employment can be paid or unpaid as long as it is at least 20 hours per week. So you need to work minimum of 20 hours per week to maintain your OPT status. And remember these points as well. This is very important. These are the points for invalidating OPT. OPT can be cancelled, and you will have 90 days of unemployment after you have mentioned your OPT start date. Remember to read all of these lines, and then you will have again that I confirm that I have read and understood this information, because it's very important to know all of these details. And one thing that I will tell you is that don't travel abroad after your program completion date without having a proper OPT and EAD card as well. And this is the quiz, which is the first question is, which is an eligibility requirement to apply for the post OPT? And the answer is all of the above: maintaining valid F1 status, studied full time at least 1 year, completed fewer than 365 days of curricular practical training. And the second point is, how many days after your program completion date do you have to apply for post OPT? It's 60 days. After you pick up your new post OPT I-20 from OGS, when must USCIS receive your OPT application by? It's within 30 days of the OPT recommendation by OGS. When can you officially start working on OPT, sorry. When you get your EAD card and you are within that authorization date specified on the EAD card, which is not a reason why your OPT would be cancelled or invalidated, get fired from your job. So you will have multiple attempts as well. So this is not a quiz that if you fail the form will get outdated. you will have multiple attempts. For if you give a wrong answer, the prompt will be here shown as wrong response. While on OPT, it is okay to study full time at a higher level degree at which you have OPT. Base false. What is the minimum hours per week you must work while on OPT? Its minimum is 20 hours and maximum is 40 hours or above. And this is the first part. Congratulations, you have successfully completed part 1 of the post-OPT I-20 process, and this will be changed to approved status. So you go back here, and then there will be a second step. This is the second step. You click on that, and you need to read this information. Before completing this e-form, please first pay $200 post completion OPT fee. I don't know why NU is taking these fees, because the fees are already high. And you need to complete certification of program completion with appropriate signatures from your academic advisors. So these two steps must be completed before the first step. I will show you where it is present, where you can pay it. You need to go to Student Hub. Oh, the site must have changed. Access Student Hub. So in billing section, there will be payment options. Make a payment with e-check. Select this and log in. So in this, there will be an option for view all. You need to scroll down and you will find an option for OPT, which will be $200. This is the fees. Click on add to payment and then do the payment. You can do it from your bank or credit card, and then save that and go to the OGS portal where you want to submit this. And then there is certification of program completion. There is a link here. You need to click this. So this is the form that has been present in the Northeastern portal, but this form you can't submit directly. So I have asked my advisor regarding this. Tried advising. So I submitted this before. Yeah, so basically I submitted this, but this was not the form. And the certificate of program completion is this form. That will be the power forms document.net. This will present there you need to enter all the details, your name and email address, and along with all the details. So this is the form that was shown before, which was not through a link. So all the details will be in the next step. So you need this link, and this link I will provide this in the description. And after this you can mail your co-op advisor regarding that I-20 like requesting for advisor signature on post completion OPT I-20 application. Then write this kind of message. Then after a few days the form will be given back to you. So your certification of program completion will be there. And the next step is have you previously completed the C form? So it will be no as of mine, and the program completion date is December 20, 2024. So I had done my co-op, so because of that I applied as yes. So during my uscis filing I need to submit my CPT I-20 as well. Have you previously applied for any pre-completion OPT and post-completion OPT? No, because I have not done it yet, and I have kept my OPT start date and OPT end date. That will be 1 year period. And how you want to submit your application to uscis? Online is a very good choice. Mail in, it will take a lot of days, so it's a waste of time. Online is a good option. And are you requesting for 12-month OPT duration? Yes, in this. And
check the student hub portal where you have updated your address. It will be in the student hub where you need to update your address, and after that, then is your program completion form filled out completely and signed by the appropriate advisor. That's the mail that I was talking about. It will take around 2 days for your certificate of program completion to return back to you, and then you can submit that. Is your passport going to expire in the next 3 months? Obviously it will be no, as you are the current student. I-94 copy, you can upload it from the I-94 website, and just check for the status, like the F1 status and the expiration date as DS. Then you need to upload a screenshot of the post grad fee, admission fee, and you don't have EAD, so you don't need to upload that. And you need to certify, like click on all the options here and then click submit. It will take some time, it will take around like 15 days. After this, most probably your form will be completed, and next forward you can move to the uscis application filing confirmation. So this form is not available yet, as my e-forms, that the second step is not completed. My I-20 has not been returned to me yet. So yeah, that's it, how I completed the 2 steps for the OPT I-20 process, and I will make another video for the USCIS filing as well. Stay tuned, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.